Greetings, I'm Smithers, and welcome back to my NR2003 Career Mode, Season 3. That's also the same amount of races left in the 2009 regular season. The Cup race at Sonoma is once again going to be under the lights, bringing much cooler track temps and handling issues these drivers have had very little experience with since the time of day change to this event. Last year, Juan Pablo Montoya and myself got into a bit of a spat, a little bit of a tussle. Both of us have brought top 5 fast speed in this practice and qualifying session this weekend, so we are going to be around each other, and who's going to ultimately come out on top. 10 races ago, I crossed the finish line at Dover, claiming win number 2 on an already bumpy start to this RPM relationship. Outside of a 3-race streak for a perfect in-season challenge round 1 lineup, this season has well been a throwaway for as far as my performance has gone. I'm riding on that same line where I fall off in some of the summer races, forcing myself to crawl back out and claw back to the top, but the punches that have been thrown this season have been feeling a lot harder. That has not stopped the 43 team from getting back up and trying it all again every single weekend. The gap to get back into the chase is possible to close and overcome. It's really up to me and my ability to make it happen. Many drivers are already eliminated from their shot at the $1 million prize. Going into round 3 at Sonoma, we have 4 head-to-head battles that you'll have to have the pay-per-view for. In the top left corner, we have Hendrick Motorsports road course champion Jeff Gordon up against Ryan Newman in the newest team addition to the Cup Series, the SHR number 39. Top right is AJ Allmendinger, a gladiator also on road courses, and everyone's favorite racing grandpa, Mark Martin. The bottom left brings NR 2008 Cup champion Matt Kenseth versus Kurt Busch, who nearly won that same championship on no wins last year. And our final matchup in the bottom right-hand corner of this grid is JGR driver Denny Hamlin versus Clint Boyer, who smoked me out in the competition in round 2. Leave your comments now down below. Who do you think will be in the final round of my NR 2009 Smithers in-season challenge? It's a Richard Petty Motorsports Dodge on the pole today, not mine, but AJ Allmendinger road course ringer next to another Dodge Charger. Dodges are filling up the front of the grid today, as well as myself next to Juan Pablo Montoya. Last season here, we had a bit of an altercation. Hopefully we'll clean it up and do a little bit better this time. Kind of screwed us out of a good finish, possibly the win. Also, teammate Casey Kane qualified 6th place in the top 10. Michael Waltrip had a really good qualifying session in his 55 Napa Toyota. Joe Gibbs drivers Hamlin, Kyle Busch, Joe Logano, all kind of right next to each other. Matt Kenseth, another great starting spot today here at this road course, still looking for his first win of 2009. Jeff Gordon, who's got the most wins on a road course in the NASCAR Cup Series, back in 19th. Point leader Jimmy Johnson's right there alongside him in 18th position. And then Carl Edwards, who's looking to try and get his point lead back right before the end of the regular season, down in 23rd. Tony Stewart didn't even make a qualifying effort during our qualifying session. Something went on with that 14 Burger King Chevrolet for the Stewart-Haas Racing. I don't know if they had to replace something. They just missed qualifying. Jamie McMurray, Jeff Burton, Dale Earnhardt Jr., all not so good qualifying runs. These are drivers that are on the bubble. Not really McMurray, but Burton and Dale Earnhardt Jr. really need to keep an eye on their points that they might be losing tonight. With that being said, 3 races remain until the Smithers NASCAR chase for the Sprint Cup of NR 2009. We're on the outskirts looking in, and this is one track that I do have circled. We do pretty good on the road courses on NR 2003. Now let's make that happen and not choke it away like Michigan last week. Before we drop the green flag on the night here at Sonoma Raceway, let's look at the stats and information. We've got 25 circuits around this road course, 43 opponents on track at 93% difficulty. Damage level is kicked up to realistic. Yellow flags are on, as well as black flag penalties if we happen to make a corner cut. I don't even know if that's a thing in NR 2003 on some tracks. Our weather for tonight is 94 degrees here in the wine country area in California. Eastern breeze of 9 miles per hour. This is a 12-turn, 2-mile road course. Pit road speed is at 35 miles an hour. It does say 11 turns there as we're looking at the little grid, but there is a turn 8A there as we're looking at the track map. Or if you count that little dog leg at the end there right before the start-finish line. Wait on Omen, they're going to catch back up. Come on now. Kane, what are you doing? I'm waiting on the 77. I'm trying to pass the 9. We got a janked up start here. Oh god, I'm getting shoved out of line here. At least I'm where I need to be. Kind of. Go. Green flag's going. This is a janky 3-wide start at Sonoma. The Dodges are off. I'm going to try and get around Sam before things get dicey and bad. Montoya's jumping in. I've got the preferred lane. I'm getting bumped by Kane. Alright, we're clean. We're making it through. Just get ahead. Got a couple cars ahead of us. That's all right. We're still in 4th, going up into 3A, 3B. Single file. We're clear of the double file stuff. Clean green. We do have cautions on. Last season, I had better cautions mod and the cautions on, and it turned into a wreck fest, a whole caution series set of a race. So I'm thinking, oh man, the brakes aren't heated up yet. Thinking if I, have them restart single file, Won't be as bad if we happen to get a caution, but so far they've got the start of this race all good figured out. I need to get some heat into these tires and into my brakes. Can't let the 17 of Kenseth catch me. I need to have a good day today. Maybe get some bonus points, lead a lap. Teammate might be leading the most laps as Allmendinger's already clearing away from the 42 of Montoya. Oh, got ran into by Kenseth there. He's shoving me into the hairpin. I can't turn. I'm going to get a good exit, though. He's not going to be able to get me. I've got some great acceleration still, just like last year. Haven't changed the setup and using the fast setup for this race. 1 lap complete, 24 to go. Going to be planning for a pit stop some point through this race, probably about halfway, maybe a little bit past into the next half of the race, because tires are going to be necessary as well as getting the fuel to make it to the end. One of my slowest parts right here where I can't quite get the drive off the corner, able to make it work there. Trying to keep the speed going without the 17 of Kenseth getting up underneath me. Hard on the brakes, hard on the brakes. I can't get woed down as much as these guys can. Might be having to let the 17 go if it comes to that point. Also trying to keep my distance on them because I know that straightaway I got slipped up on the curbs there, set me up for a better corner on that one. But I get back to the start-finish line, get on that straightaway, I'll be able to put some distance on the 17. Trying to drive it in as hard as I can. I just know that I can't. Yeah, the 17 closed in right up on me. See you later, alligator. Wouldn't want to be with 0 wins on the season, but I do want to be in your points position, man. Your consistency. Whoa, I had to get on the brakes, man. I was about to eat a mouthful of fucking Mobile 1. Come on, Sam. Oh, no. Get back on track, get back on track. We're good, we're good, we're good. Okay, gotta make that back up. Couldn't quite see where my apex was for that corner up there because the 77, I was too close to him. Oh, no. No! Jeez, Kenseth, okay, come on now. Bully me the fuck out of the way. Got Robbie Gordon and Kyle Busch in the Halloween M&M scheme here today. Oh, lost 3 spots right there because of that contact. I guess Matt Kenseth's got one coming to him if I get back to him. Not going to give him any much of a break. He's one of the faster cars for sure, as well as Robbie Gordon. Hugging it right around the tires, get over the rumbles. The inside of the 18 maybe. Oh, I side slammed him. My door slammed him. Rowdy's not going to be happy with that. Nope. He slammed me back. Get her into second gear. We're racing rough up here. Maybe I need to calm down before I get my ass spun out. That was not a good line. Better into that corner. I'm going to be driving really hard right now. I'm trying to stay focused. Commentary's not exactly up there. I'm hoping I can get a top 5 today. Maybe light traffic will play a factor later on into this race. Currently is still in 7th position, hanging on to a top 10. This is really, the AI slow way up here, getting up the hill. Oh, I almost took a swipe at Kyle. Gave him a booty tap. Come on, guys, let's go. Try to keep the flow of things. I'm at the tail end of the freaking line right here. I can't get the drive off the corners that I need to get myself a position. Kyle's diving in on Robbie Gordon. That means I'm going wide. I went way too wide. I shoved it in there way too hot. That could have given me opportunity to get around to at least next to the 18 if I would have went through that corner properly. Lost some ground there through those corners. Got to make it back up going down the hill the rest of the way. Okay, definitely not quite a top 5 fastest car. I had some guys qualified behind us that are a little bit quicker than our 43 Mobile 8, or Super 8, not Mobile 8. My bad. Couldn't even plug my sponsor right. They're gonna let me go quick, but I had some bad luck with this scheme the last time I ran it, so I'm trying to right some wrongs here as we were in Sonoma. Tell you, Road America didn't take that kindly to the scheme very well. Now Sam's starting to back up to the 17 car. AJ Allmendinger's not even in the picture anymore. 2nd through 7th right here right now, and I'm at the caboose of the line. 6 laps into this race, and I'm still hanging on behind this group of cars right here. Kyle's looking to maybe go in on Robbie Gordon. There he goes, he's sending it to the inside. Come on, give me position to get up underneath him or something. It's gonna really slow you guys up going into the dogleg through this straightaway. There goes Robbie Gordon getting choked up. I'm gonna have position on him. Clear. Remember, Kenseth already tapped me, and which is why I'm back here. Robbie Gordon trying to get a crossover move, not gonna happen. Jeez, I thought that 7 car was gonna clean me out. Where are they wrecking? Turn 2. There's a caution, or not a caution, but there's a wreck. Still green though. Must have gotten cleaned up with whoever it was. I'll get cameras on her while I'm racing back here, so you guys won't miss it. We'll get a replay in the editing bay. I'm so focused right now trying to keep up with the 18 Kyle Busch and these other guys because I'm trying to have a good day. Watch out for Robbie Gordon diving it in on me. I'm going to get a better exit. Drive around him. There we go. Still hanging on to my 6th place. Can see the dust and stuff coming up from here. Kyle didn't have a good dog leg entry. Oh, I tapped him. I have to just let him go right there. That was a horrible entry up around that corner. Man, it's like we're dancing partners out here. The 77, the 17, the 18, myself, and Robbie Gordon. We're a freaking, not a quartet, but a cintet. Here comes Gordon again. Keeps peeking his nose in there. I get the drive off the corner. I've gotten better at this little over the hill corner that I can't see the apex for. I just got a feel for it. Another one I'm trying to get better at. I'm slamming on the brakes a little bit earlier so I can get out of it and drive out of it sooner. And of course, trying to push my braking points here as much as I can. Watch out for the tires. Ooh, I'm gonna have a fender on the 18. Nearly was a catastrophe right there. Oh, what happened to Kyle? He just... Engine! Kyle Busch just lost an engine right there in front of the 7. That might be a caution. He's got a long way to get back around to pit road. There it is. Gotta be for Rowdy. Damn, he was having a good top 5 day in that Halloween M&M scheme. Really cool scheme. We're racing back to the line. Kenseth, you... Payback, son of a bitch. All you Kenseth fans are probably pissed off right now. He did that shit to me though. I lost 3 spots, so I'm back where I was before this caution. But now that we are under caution, that means he's gonna be right there near me to bump me right back. Up into 4th place, back that we made it, our qualifying spot. Gonna take 4 tires, gonna take a can of fuel, and I don't have any damage on the car even though I bumped into a couple people. Here's the look at KB going up the hill, turns 1 and 2 right behind me, and right there just was coming in to swipe it up underneath me, cross me over, and that's when the engine let go. Just smoke flames right into the face of Robbie Gordon. Can't imagine how pissed off that this driver may be. He's pulling off into the grass. That's at least good on him to try and keep the fluid off the racing surface and make quick cleanup for this caution. And on board with the 18 as we're going down the front straightaway. I there made a little bit of contact with him as he scrapes the wall, but nowhere would have been enough to like completely blow his motor up or like block the radiator grills or something. He's trying to charge in, you know, and get up under me here going up the turn 3 here, and smoke starts just fuming out the seams of the hood. Completely let go the second he tried to step on the gas. Pit road is open. Everybody's going to be coming down, taking fresh tires and getting their fuel to be making to the end of the race here. It's going to be probably a one-stop race. Sticking at 35. I'm not going to try and gas it up. Everyone else is trying to. I don't trust myself. Didn't slide them, but I stopped too short in my box like I have been because I flew through it during Michigan. I got PTSD, man. Traumatized from that shit. Come on, boys. Everybody's getting 4 tires. It's a matter of who's getting out. There goes Montoya. Dang it, I didn't beat out Robbie Gordon, but I got third place though. Allmendinger had a slow stop. I think somebody just got spun off of pit road too behind me. Better get ready, Montoya, Sam, and oh geez, they're getting pushy back there. Patience, my guys, come on. Gotta let the leader get through first and can't pass the pace car. Of course, these boys are pushing it right to the restart line till the flagman drops the green flag. Robbie? That 7 didn't get going, and that put me in a really bad spot. 44's on my butt. Oh, man, I really shoved it in there. I couldn't get unhooked from the 7. Yellow's out. Caution. I gotta race back to the line. Maybe I can get around the 77 of Sam Hornish. Woo! Slid that rear end out. Allmendinger, I'm not gonna be able to hold up. Jeez, Robbie Gordon. Come on, Allmendinger, go! Gonna get a replay on what happened on the caution. Right now I'm focused on racing back and confirming my third place. Got 2 RPM engines right now trying to hunt down a Chip Ganassi 42. Montoya's gonna grab the caution flag with 14 to go, 13 to go actually. And we're gonna have probably less than 10 as we get to a restart. So I thought with me getting all jacked up with Robbie Gordon in the front, that caused something in the mid-pack, but now this is way towards the tail end. Stewart's even not having a great day today. There's Johnson, Carl Edwards, a lot of big names up at the top of the points that are not doing good, but Mike Bliss in the 09 gets spun out by Scott Speed. Caution's out, he spun out on the racing surface. Immediately NASCAR threw the yellow flag out. Nobody ran into him, and he got clean scaved away in that 09. Muskowski, I don't even know. Fuck, I had the pronunciation when I was going through a Kyle Busch compilation. I don't remember it now. Going up the hill with Bliss in the 09, you're getting a mirror full of Red Bull Racing 82 Chevrolet, or Toyota, I almost said Chevrolet, that was a manufacturer fuck up right there. Gets spun out, the rear tires lifted off the ground there by Scott Speed. Wasn't getting his ass up off of turn 3 quick enough. About as ready as I'm ever gonna be. We got the caution all cleaned up quicker than I thought it was gonna take. 11 laps to go on the restart once the green flag drops. Trying to not do what I did to Robbie Gordon this time to Allmendinger. Green flag, take it easy, block that middle inside, try and get to the outside. I just slipped up, damn it. Don't try and give up. Already a caution out again. What'd you guys do at the start line? Robbie Gordon got around me, damn it. Lost my third spot. They're still wrecking, go. Turn 1A, there's a massive wreck. We'll get to it in a second. Again, gotta race back to the line. Lost 1 spot. You get off the wall, woo! Watch for the 16 of Biffle to dive. I overshot that just a little bit. Can see all the dust on the other side of the track over there. Biffle, watch it! Losing 2 spots here on this little sprint back to the caution flag. That's not good. Trying to hang on to a top 5, a podium finish if I can. Oh, here comes Hamlin. Jeez, Hamlin. Go, get back into it, go. It's not like the pass. There we go. Getting the Hamlin spot back. Oh, they're wrecking down the backstretch. Oh, we did not get a good start. Gonna have another couple laps of caution. I'm gonna have to be prepared next time. Get on the attack mode. Can't be having that again. Let's go see what happened. Here we are looking at rookie Joey Logano taking after Kyle Busch at Talladega Daytona. You know, trying to get the jump on the line here on the restart. Gets on the inside of Harvick. Knocks Harvick into Mark Martin. Mark Martin gets hooked off of the nose of the 29, which comes back into the 20. Karma's a bitch. You don't even know where Logano, and she flipped your ass into the dirt. Man, I couldn't tell you. I think these two are even battling for an in-season challenge battle between Mark Martin and the 20 car, and he just cleaned himself out of this thing. Here we're looking at Mark's restart. We got the 29 trying to peek to his inside. Logano's already got like 10 miles per hour on these guys. Gets ran out from behind, locks up the front brakes, and then hooks it, catches the tires with his driver door, flips the 20 with the 29, and these two are both damaged heavily. Logano's done for the day after being stuck on his roof. Mark Martin's still going to be going, so if these are battling together, Logano just cleaned himself out of $1 million. On board with Carl Edwards in the Subway Fresh Fit roof camera. See Joey Logano diving right past. Nowhere to go for Carl Edwards. He's just trying to back off, let this thing fall in his lap. Nearly gets collected in it. And Logano flies out of the way, out of the path. Harvick got some heavy front end damage. Not good for the 29 Pennzoil drivers. He's looking to get back into the chase and does not need any more points lost. Another driver, Jimmy Johnson in the Lowe's onboard Chevrolet, not having a good day either. Our points leader, as he got caught up, dropped right into his lap. His teammate, Mark Martin. not much nowhere to go, fell right into his lap, wrong place, wrong time, and oh man, Sadler zipped it through the grass. I saw some dirt flying off once I got back to the yellow flag on the front straightaway here, and I know 3 wide don't work at Sonoma anywhere. I don't know, this is definitely what happened. Yep, Mike Bliss again gets spun out off to an access point, an access road there, and here goes Tony Raines and Michael McDowell through the dirt, causing a big dust cloud blind spot for all the drivers behind. Man, the 09 of Bliss has been having a tough day here. Spun around backwards twice and within not even 20 laps. Can we get her done? Can we stop bleeding spots? 8 laps to go around Sonoma. Juan Pablo Montoya, AJ Allmendinger 1 and 2. Robbie Gordon's up there. A bunch of road course ringers. Green flag's out. Going! Biffle didn't want to go. I'm going. Oh, he fucking side slammed me. Dang it, couldn't get by the 16. He played tough. Get up off of 3. Don't let the 17. They're side by side behind me. That's a good thing. That means I'll be able to get crossed over on some of these corners. Side by side for the lead. There's a wreck at turn 2. No more cautions, please. Come on. I want to race, even though I don't know if I got what it takes with some of these cars. Allmendinger tried to make a move on Montoya. Couldn't clear him. Inside a Biffle! Oh man! We're all good, we both cleaned it out. I just knocked him. I got a bigger run going down this town hill. Come on, keep the ass end underneath me. Get back in the gas, go over the hill. I didn't get back going. My car just kind of lunged over that hump, that hill. Top 5 breakaway right now. It's not gonna last long because this hairpin is gonna really close up some people. Hugged as close as I could to those tires. Come on, keep it next to the 16 of Biff. Get a position onto his inside. Come on. Yes. Oh, he hooked me. Yellow's out again. No. Oh, I slipped. I wheel hopped just a little. I think I downshifted a second, just a little bit too early. Go, 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 go. Down the front straightaway. What were they doing? Going like 3 wide? Sorry, Biffle. I fucking jumped the car trying to stay in front of him. Whoa. Damn it, he got into his... He gave me a bumper look just like his teammate. These Roush drivers aren't playing nice with me today. Still got the power. Go, go, go. Come on. I had my foot in the gas and the car just died. It's like a carburetor wouldn't be sucking any air or something. Gonna let Biffle send it if he wants. Okay. I thought he was gonna dive and send it, not just plow into me and pump me out of the way. I got him though because I got the acceleration. This 43 car is way better than anybody on that. 4th place. Gonna be probably coming down to a under 5 to go like shootout here. What the hell happened down the front straightaway again? This is back for 25th position. Borisset in the 08, Newman in the 39, Reagan Smith in the 78, in the furniture row, spins out Newman in the Stuart Haas 39. Again, just like the 09 of Mike Bliss on the very first caution, gets her back going. Honestly, no reason for a caution, but NASCAR deemed full course yellow needed to be thrown out, apparently, and we need to go waste 2 more laps. Trying to hang back a respectable amount to get the jump on Robbie Gordon and not run into his back bumper like I did earlier. That was a really late delay. I'm going. I know that, you know, changing lanes before that start-finish line could be a penalty. Not in NR2003. I'm playing by old school rules, maybe. Robbie Gordon pushing it, gonna get back in line. Biff will try to bump me. I checked him up a little bit. That solidified at least 4th for me for a second. Oh, come on, guys. Never thought I'd be the one to get mad at other cars wrecking when it's been me the last fucking... Whoa! Launch into the moon, going to see the stars. Though we wrecked back there, the whoever did back in the part of the restart, we're still green on the track. I lost some time when I hit that curb up there at the frickin' top of the track. Get away from that Roush Fenway Fords. There's 2 of them back there, Kenseth and Biffle. Think I might have something for Robbie Gordon. I don't think I will for Montoya or Allmendinger unless my tires. I happen to have 4 fresh ones and they don't for some reason, but I'm pretty sure everybody got 4 tires on that stop. I'm reeling back in, making a name for myself, becoming a part of this fight. Corey Heim, you've inspired me from San Diego all the way here to Sonoma. Not that this is my very first Cup debut or anything. Son of a cracker. These boys can't keep their shit straight. They keep running into each other. That's probably going to be the race. Unless we have like a 1-lap shootout. Stay hooked. Come on. If I can get 3rd place, I'm gonna. Oh, I couldn't turn, damn it. Front tire wouldn't catch. I also caught way too much speed in there. Top 4 right here. Montoya's leading them through. Allmendinger, Robbie Gordon, and myself. Gonna shove through, maybe get 3rd. Oh, I hit the rev limiter. Nope, not gonna get it. I was gonna wreck him if I kept into it. Might be 4th place for us as we're coming to 2 laps to go. That's probably gonna be the end of it. Who damn got their shit spun, couldn't figure it out how to get back going again. I was experimenting with this one, had the better cautions mod on last year, just trying the regular caution this season. Of course, you know, I get comments all the time about not having cautions on at all on the road courses on NR 2003. Figured I'd throw in some fun at least so we weren't just flag to flag, green flagging. Alright, I'm gonna give NASCAR this one. This one definitely needed to have a caution brought out for it. Reed Sorensen in the 83 Red Bull machine on the front bumper of Michael Waltrip, gets hooked off of it, set through the grass, skating like ice, into the tire barrier, out for the race. Hard impact for Reed Sorensen, and that Red Bull machine is cooked like SVG and Zillage just this last week. Red Bull machines are not having good luck as far as a whole round. Let's go on board with the 83 Red Bull machine, driven by Sorensen. As you know, you've been following the channel. Vickers has not been in this car for some time now. Sorensen, he gassed it up, trying to save it, and it was going straight for that freaking tire barrier regardless. Damn, listen to the engine, it's fucking ticking. Gonna need a wholesale new fucking car there. Red Bull, they got the money, they can do it. Also, right before this happened too, a load of cars came down pit road and took tires and made some pit stops, so I don't know if that's gonna do anything for our leaders, but this caution probably saved them. Of course, nobody in front of me takes it down, but old Sammy Hornish seems like he needs some work on his cars before we go 1 lap under caution to finish off this race, apparently. I had wishful thinking, you know, hoping these top 3 would have done something like that, but they were on the same strategy I was. You knew they were going to make it to the end. One more time around these turns, under this pace. Gonna be a while for me, but you guys are gonna get cut right back to here, and we're gonna find out a winner. And now we make it official, boys. Juan Pablo Montoya is your Sonoma winner of 09. Allmendinger, man, teammate was just so close. If we would have had actually some green flag racing there towards the end, I bet you he would have been at least quite the challenge for Montoya. That would have been a fun final lap to call. With only 2 races left in the regular season for NR 2009, look at this. We have 7 drivers within 1 race of each other that possibly take over the point lead. This whole points battle has been really close, and it's going to make the chase really interesting in the final 10 races. Jeff Gordon just sneaking in. Johnson didn't quite have a good Sonoma race, and Gordon was up there kind of towards the top 10. I think he fell out and finished 14th, 13th, somewhere around there. Ironically, we have 24 races down, and the 24 car has taken over. A couple of drivers that did not have good races. Kyle Busch blew an engine early, finished 43rd at Sonoma, drops 2 spots in the points. He is 11 away from the cut line and tied with his older brother Kurt Busch. Newman fell out of the top 12 after getting spun and then finishing 36th. Page number 2, we gained up a little bit. We're in 14th now, only I believe 10 points away from the cut line. We really got to keep on our nose clean for Atlanta and for Myrtle Beach. Literally our season is riding on the line of those 2 races, and hopefully I can keep the chase streak alive and I can get back up there and start making punches and fight my way up the ranking ladder and maybe somehow pull off like a Tony Stewart championship. I don't know. Richard Childress Racing did not have a good Sonoma weekend out in the Vineyard Hills. Kind of funny because Richard Childress owns his own winery. You'd think he'd know a thing or two about turning left and right and making some cranberry squishes. I don't know. Maybe he's out there, you know, squishing them berries. Kevin Harvick's chase hopes are looking farther and farther away, like they're not going to happen this season. He's got those 2 victories and it's just involved in one thing or another, kind of like Jamer McMurray. He's always wrong place, wrong time, but not quite as bad luck as that 26 car. And Jeff Burton in the 31 falling down to 15th just did not have the speed at all in that cap machine. Juan Pablo Montoya getting the victory gains up a spot on Kevin Harvick. Some of our other road course ringers and the people that do really good on these tracks, AJ Allmendinger, Robbie Gordon, they didn't really move anywhere this week. But once you start looking past Jeff Burton, maybe Martin Truex Jr., Clint Boyer, who are tied 16th, 17th, no one's really got a shot to make it into the chase from there on back. And the last full page of points that we have here, the only other 2 that are in the top 43, Max Pappas and Bill Elliott, who are hanging on to those 2 final chartered spots. But looking onto this page 3, a lot of changes have been made. Vickers and Marcos Ambrose fell backwards. Ambrose had some troubles midway through the race. He was running top 10, getting into the top 5, and then I think something mechanically let go. It was a camshaft. Oddly had a lot more movement back here on this 3rd page than we've had in quite a few weeks, and now we are into the semifinals of the Smithers in-season challenge, and this is where it's come down to. Once again, AJ Allmendinger cleans out another Hendrick Motorsports driver, and that being Mark Martin after getting involved in a wreck, hitting the tire barriers, getting some damage on that number 5 Chevrolet. Allmendinger was clean green. He was in the top 5, running runner-up, trying to run down Juan Pablo Montoya, who was already eliminated from this event just due to who he got put up against in the first round. Hamlin barely scaved away, getting a 7th place over Clint Bowyer's 12th. Last year's champion might not have a win on the season yet, but could possibly be our very first in-season challenge champion as he's moving on into the semifinals up against Jeff Gordon. I think that Jeff Gordon-Matt Kenseth battle is going to be quite interesting going into Atlanta. And Allmendinger and Denny Hamlin, that might not be as much of a battle. Hamlin definitely is going to have a better car at the 1.5 miles than Allmendinger will. We got one of each manufacturer in this Final Four, with that being a Chevy, Ford, Dodge, and Toyota. I want to thank you guys for tuning into the video. Please leave a like if you enjoyed the content that you have seen with your very 2 eyes. If you are not subscribed to the channel yet, I post NR2003 races every week, and I try to throw in something NASCAR related within that, try to make spontaneous videos just to keep something fresh on the channel. We are rounding down to the end of the regular season and coming on to the 10-man chase for the Sprint Cup. I'm really on the bubble, really on the edge, trying to fight my way back in, and it is not as guaranteed as it was last year. So stay tuned if you're in for the action, in for the racing battles. Point lead up at the top's pretty damn close, even though we're going to get reset going on into the final 10 races. That battle will continue on as a lot of people have been consistent this year. Thanks again for watching. Hope you guys stay safe out there, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out.